And yesterday's storm left thousands of residents without power, including several damages to homes and to cars and fallen trees. So if you have coverage, you might want to file a claim immediately with your insurance company. Joining us right now to give you some insurance tips is Senior Vice President and Head of Media Relations and Public Affairs at the Insurance Information Institute, Michael Barry. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good to be with you.
So if you're somebody like Marisol who has a whole lot of damage, talk to us more about how people should file claims for these kind of damages.
Where do you start?
Well, the first place you start is to make sure that that you have some sense of what your homeowners and auto insurance policies cover. Now, if you have a standard homeowners insurance policy, you're covered for wind-caused damage. So we had a couple of tornadoes in the area. We had, obviously, the tropical storm level winds. So homeowners insurance policy is going to cover you for that. So a lot of the things that we're seeing here, trees falling on houses, trees falling on cars, that's going to be covered under what's known as the optional comprehensive portion of an auto insurance policy. Fortunately, nearly 80% of U.S. drivers opt to purchase this coverage, so they're going to be covered as well.
So what kind of evidence do you need to have? Do you need to take pictures of this tree on your car or your house in case it's, removed before an adjuster can get out there and survey the damage?
Yes, that's a good idea. Most everybody has an iPhone now, so the best way to make the claims process go easier is to document the damage as you indicated. Take pictures of the tree that fell on your car. Take a picture of the tree that fell on your home. And by the way, it's not only the home. If it landed on your garage or your shed, your homeowner's insurance policy is covering all of these structures on your property. Again, I know it's tough with all the power outages, but normally what happens now, a lot of times, the claims process starts online. There wasn't too long ago that you'd had to sit back and wait for the adjuster. But right now, when the power gets up and running, the best way to go about it is just log in, get the process going, and insurers turn things around quickly.
What's an example of something that insurances will not cover? Because people might say, oh, well, I have insurance.
Well, the thing that may not be covered is if you had a flood and you didn't have a flood insurance policy. Yeah. Now, most of the people who are in a FEMA designated flood zone have flood insurance on top of their homeowner's insurance policy, and that's because the lender insisted that they purchase it. But as you go further inland, where the flood insurance was not required by the lender, there may well be people who are in the unfortunate circumstance of having a flood damage and no flood insurance. So that's the potential downside. The one other potential downside is I'm out here on Long Island. I saw a lot of trees falling on lawns, but that did not hit the house.
Right.
So the homeowner in most cases is going to be on the hook for those tree removal costs. A lot of times, I've been through this quite a few times, people say, well, the tree removal is covered under my homeowner's insurance policy only in very rare instances. If the tree fell, for instance, on your driveway, you don't have access to your house, you might have a claim. But by and large, unless the tree hit an insured structure, it's not a claim.
Hey, very quickly though, if you don't have insurance, are there any other emergency funds that you can access? Say, if there was a state of emergency placed within your state or your county or your city?
That's the plan B. If there's, once there's an emergency declaration and the FEMA individual assistance becomes available, that's the way to go. You'd go up to the FEMA's website and attempt to get individual assistance.
Okay, Michael Barry, thank you for your information. We appreciate it.